So guys, right now we are in Trivandrum and this is the Trivandrum Road Trip 2022 meetup, and a lot of bikers are here waiting for us. And this is the helmet world. I have never seen a bigger store than this in India so far, mostly for helmets. And this is a perfect place to also showcase our new helmets that are going to be launched, that have actually been launched for pre-order. So now let's go inside and see how many bikers are there and listen to their experiences and just create some beautiful memories. Let's go. Good morning, Trivandrum. Thank you so much to the helmet world for creating such kind of a place where not only a rider can come and buy a crown for himself or herself, but also we can also have meets like this. No, so the point of Road Trip United is to basically get different kind of people and motorcycles together in one place. And instead of calling you guys to one place, we are going around, and we have been doing this since 2006. The first true Road Trip United happened in 2006. Shankamugam beach here, beautiful place. I still have the photo. We were around 10-15 of us, and one Fireblade, two scooters, one Charisma and one Comet GT250, and one very old car, I think some Tata 207 or something, which was ready to fall apart. So that was the first true Road Trip United. Can you imagine in 2006 when a lot of you might be 2-3 years old, something like that, or 5 years old. A time lapse is recorded in my head of how motorcycling has changed, how all these helmet companies have come to India. They've started manufacturing in India all the riding gears that you come to expect. All these beautiful made in India motorcycles together in one place, and that is the idea of Road Trip United. Another thing that we are doing is that we are riding for fighting against drugs. So some people ask, how can you fight drugs with motorcycles? So my question is, like, when we sat before the trip, that what cause finally we should take up besides safe riding, besides saying please always wear a helmet. So there is this study which happened in Iceland. Iceland had 70% of its population in drugs, and that was 30 years ago. So how did they combat that? They combated this by opening sports centers all across the country in Iceland, and in 25 years they have reduced it by 90%, the drug problem. So same thing STAIRS NGO that we have tied up with is doing in India. They are using sports to basically get youngsters away, the children away from drugs or the possibility of taking drugs, and getting them into positive things like sports. So when I spoke to them, they're a very big NGO, the biggest in India for this. They said that motorcycling is not a sport. So how should we do this? By that time, MotoGP was also coming in India, and government of India has, I think, recognized motorcycling as a sport. So I told them that, according to me, this is the last sport left for the urban man, So they said, okay, let's do this. We signed a, agreement, and they said that our first criteria is to just spread awareness that motorcycling is a true addiction that the young, the youth of India can take up to discover the world. And when you are high, like when you have taken a substance, it is impossible to balance on two wheels. It basically unifies the body and mind. And that's why we are going to use motorcycles to basically deviate the mind of the youth. Now I want to call the gentleman from Helmet World, please, because they have donated something. He's already donated this online, so thank you so much to the Helmet World. So thank you so much for donating to the cause. While we are in Helmet World, we want to invite two new citizens into this world, two aliens that will become citizens of this world. So you might be knowing, some of you, that Exor and xBhp, we have come out with a range of xBhp Exor helmets. And this one is called the 19. This is the first time we have a dual tone here. This is a pre-production helmet. Mind you, this is not the final, so the final one will be much better in quality. And the main thing which defines this helmet are the messages on the helmet. So when you wear this helmet on a red light, and if somebody looks at your helmet, he's not just going to see a cool helmet, he's also going to see a lot of messages like, I say no to drugs, of course, I the biker. So which means that you are actually telling people your mindset, your personality, just by using your helmet. And because this is the 19 years of xBhp, this is the last teenage year. There is one more helmet that we want to show you. This is another version of the 19 helmet. These are not for sale right now. And this is the second one. Second color version. This is dedicated to all the female riders in the country, or necessarily, I don't believe that pink is only for females, but still, this is something, another dual tone white and pink here. The same design, but in different colors. So this is something that this is a perfect place to show the helmet world, these two helmets.
2017, 2018, I did an all India trip. So during the starting time, it was only for 2 months and it extended up to 18 months. So I did on my 2007 model Charisma, and I covered on every place except Andaman and Lakshadweep, which is not connected by land, right? That each day was an experience for me, because I have tried everything. I stayed in a hotel, I stayed in the army camp, BRO camp, all right. I spent almost 6 months in Northeast. So it was the longest time I have spent in any place. So I got so many such a good friends in Northeast, and still if you ask me to pick a particular place, I will definitely say Northeast.
Good morning everyone. I may be the senior most person here. I have crossed 70 years, still riding, and I started riding right from my 18th year. Till now I am still riding two-wheelers. My go-to vehicle is my Activa now. So I have had I think 27 vehicles. As BHPN say, it is not the vehicle but rather the passion. Okay, anyhow, wish you all the best for all the riders.
We also have our guest riders that I want to quickly call here.
Good morning everybody, I am Vijay and I'm a YouTuber, I'm a content creator, filmmaker, and I'm from Hyderabad, Telangana, and I do my vlogs in Telugu, that's a regional language. My only message to the bikers is always ride safe, always wear a helmet, ride responsibly. When I did Zanskar, Spiti, Zanskar and Ladakh, so for that also the cause was say no to drugs, say yes to life.
So from Hyderabad we will travel instantly to Bangalore. Karnataka, please. Yes.
Ellavarkum vanakkam Kerala. Hi. I mean, that's the only thing I know in Malayalam, because it's one of the hardest languages to learn in South India. But one thing I really love about you guys is the biking culture. I'm Pradeep on Wheels. I'm from Bengaluru, and I started riding motorcycles quite a while ago, but lockdown made me realize what I love. And post-lockdown, I started traveling all over India. Recently, I did Lingla, and also I did Rajasthan, Gujarat, Goa. And here I am with xBhp Road Trip United 2022. And really good to see all of you guys, man.
Good morning, Trivandrum. Good morning. Yeah, this is the Jodh. Hi, my name is Sam. I'm from Delhi. And also I am a YouTuber, content creator. I do a lot of rides, and I do camping, cooking. मेरे को बाइक चलाने का बहुत ज़्यादा मन था, तो xBhp ने मेरे को चांस दिया कि मैं यहाँ पे आऊँ और बाइक चलाऊँ. तो थैंक यू सो मच xBhp.
Thank you so much, and thank you everyone for being so supportive. And I would like to really thank all the bikers in the biking clubs here who actually made this motorcycling culture so strong that it doesn't matter what city, which state you are in, you will always find a family, a friend waiting for you or meeting you, right? So for that, it cannot be possible if you guys are not there, your biking clubs are not there. So can we have a big round of applause for all of you, please? There is no right or wrong club. There is no right or wrong philosophy when it comes to motorcycling till the time we are biking, right? So for that, we also would like to thank all the biking clubs, for which we have a note of thanks.
In this, we have 99,999 rupees, along with 1 can of oil and a few other things. So tell me what 4 bikes were there in Road Trip United 2021? RR310, Rocket, and Thar. So this was a. So what motorcycle do you own? Just one second. We also want to thank xBhp Kerala here. So for that, you will get it little late. Best for the last.
This is xBhp Trivandrum or xBhp Kerala. We have been riding for a long time, and most of the guys here are all senior members with xBhp, and xBhp is very happy that they are still there, and we are able to do this program majorly because of support of this team behind me. It's not a one-man show, it's always a team show here. That's what Sunny has taught us, that's what we are following.
I the biker! Be the car! I the biker! Be the car! I the biker! Be the car!
Okay, hello guys, myself J.N. Morris. I represent xBhp Kerala, also xBhp Trivandrum. So we had a beautiful program at the Helmet World here, and also our sponsors, the Motor Nerds, were very helpful. And I would like to thank all the biking clubs and other individual riders who have came here for their participation and making the program a grand success.
It's been a pleasure to be a part of this meet which is conducted. The meeting was very good, so it got a chance to interact with all the bikers pan-India.
We had a wonderful meet here in Trivandrum, and thanks to the Castrol Power One team. And I also just saw this. I think this is a
chain cleaner, and we have a chain lube also.
Chain cleaner and chain lube. I am seeing this for the first time here. Wow, this is a new launch last month. Look at this. And we have been looking for this, and now we want to use this on our motorcycles. I think Castrol has done a great job. Everywhere around the country they're there to support us, and just for the bikers also they are there. So you can actually approach your local Castrol team, if you are doing a big ride or something, and probably they can help you out. So thank you so much, Castrol.
One of the best sounding motorcycles out there, the Road King SD. Nice, nothing can beat this, nothing can beat two strokes, but yeah, now we are entering this age of electric vehicles from this.
This is a 96 model. I have ridden almost to everywhere in this bike. Okay. This has done almost 1.85 kilometers, still running in standard condition.
So guys, right now we are here in the Helmet World. The meet is finished, it was an excellent meet. But I thought that let's take this opportunity to show you the xBhp XOR helmets, starting from the first one that I designed for 16 years of xBhp. This has a lot of nostalgia for me. And this one is called the X roads, the crossroads, or the four roads, because it shows four different kind of terrains. The racetrack is here, the beach is here, the deserts, and the most important for us, the mountains. This helmet taught me a lot of things. So any helmet that I wanted to design, or anything for that matter, should have a meaning, like deeper meaning than just the graphics. Now going on to the second helmet I designed was the speed of thought here. This is one of my favorite helmets. I wanted it to be really bright because this actually depicts the complex nature of the human brain, which actually protects, and that's why you can see the brain is being overlaid by different color lines. This also has a lot of lightning bolts which actually depict the neurons firing in our brain, along with other caricatures. And this guy on top wearing the first helmet, 16 years of xBhp helmet, so inception kind of thing going on here. 299 is called the hand of God, which means that those four manufacturers mainly, they came to a gentleman's agreement saying that it cannot go, the bikes cannot go over 299, or at least on the speedometer. Coming to the latest helmet, which has been just launched for pre-orders on road trip 2022. This is the 19, simply the 19. Because of 19 years of xBhp, this is the first dual tone helmet. So on this side you will see white, this side you see pink. And for the first time you also have a colored spoiler here. So this helmet right now is launched in two different color tones. Pink, as you saw, and blue and red. So this helmet is basically has a lot of pledges that you take with yourself. Like for example, I say no to drugs, I don't drink and ride, and I never throttle with my ego, I ride to discover, stuff like that. And again, on top is this guy wearing a helmet, the speed of thought, the previous one. And on that helmet, of course, there was this guy wearing the first helmet. And I just love how it's come out. And this is a pre-production helmet, guys. This is not even the final thing. The final thing is going to be much brighter and much more finished, classier than this. And during the course of 2023, we are also going to probably come out with two more colored helmets in the same series. You are a responsible rider, you think all this, you don't do drugs, you don't do you don't drink and drive and stuff like that. So that's it guys, signing off from the helmet world here in Trivandrum. One of the largest stores I've seen here in India for helmets. Amazing stuff. Now it's time to hit Cochin. Let's go. So we are on the way to Kochi right now, and this beautiful scenery that you see here, it's Varkala. It's one of the most famous beaches here. All along this road there are cliffs on one side, and on the other side there is open ocean. It is very beautiful as always. South India has so much variety. So all these things, you know, they just make for a very enriching kind of an experience here. Guys, look at this view, and most importantly, look at Messi behind me. And this is like not life-size cutout, this is Godzilla size cutout, and people seem to be crazy here. So people are literally crazy about football. Yes. What about bikes? Football? Oh, football is your life.
Football is my life.
So what is your favorite? Who's your favorite footballer?
I will go for Messi and Ronaldo.
Oh, okay. So he will go for both. Like I will go both for Tiger and Hayabusa depending on what kind of road it is. Crazy in every sense, the landscape, the beauty, the machine, the road trip. I don't think it gets crazier than this as far as passion is concerned. We are passionate about motorcycles, they are passionate about football. So at this juncture I would like to say, the sun is about to set, and we are going to go to Kochi today, which is still 3 hours away, something like that. But I don't want to leave this place. Blessed are these people who have the houses here, like overlooking this beautiful view, and we are paying for 5-star hotels sometimes, you know, which don't even have any kind of views. Fresh air, beautiful views, amazing stuff going on here. Well, thanks to God for this. Let's go.